Hey, Andrew, day 2 Dryden, recording here again for Nikachu MTG. We're playing Blue-Red Wizards in Modern. We're in round 2. And if you enjoy this content, please do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I apologize. I actually played game 1 not realizing I wasn't recording. So we won game 1. We're against we're against Ponza, and now we're going into game 2. At the end of this game, I'll go through game 1, especially if we win this and it just becomes a 2-0. But yeah, really sorry about that. So this hand's great. This hand is really, really good. I like this hand. We're gonna keep. We got turn 1 Delver. Okay, I was gonna say we don't have an answer to a turn 1 mana dork, but we can hold up mana leak after that, so that's good news. Drawing brown mana is not what we want, but that's okay, I suppose. Get our basics out. They could play Blood Moon, things like that. So, okay, now flip for me. Flip for me! Flooded Strand. Reveal this card. No. They never flip. What land do I want to play? Mutavault? Could play Mutavault. I should probably play the Flooded Strand. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to play the Flooded Strand. So now we have mana leak up. If they don't give us anything that we want a mana leak, we can just opt. What is it? Tireless Tracker or Stone Rain? I would mana leak a Tireless Tracker. Absolutely, I would. Almost like I know what I'm doing. The one question is, do we get Steam Vents? Now let's get a basic. Alright. A flip. Come on, reward me with a flip. Wizard's Lightning. Do you want to reveal this card? Yes. I am ecstatic to reveal that card. We now need to play this. Pay 2 life. Yeah, I'll pay 2 life, sure. The unfortunate part about these Wizard's Lightnings are that they actually cost the full 3 mana right now because this Delver flipped. But you know what? I'm okay getting a flying 3 damage in. Ah, that's annoying. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. It's a 1-for-1. My Delver got in like 4 or 5 points of damage in, so I can't really complain. I would rather opt than Wizard's Lightning at this point. That's pretty good. We'll draw that. That's pretty good. Actually, I can even attack with this, can't I? I'll keep up Remand. I'd rather keep up Remand this turn. But it's good to have those options. Getting in for 2 damage there isn't. I don't really care about this. Like, this doesn't really do much. However, this is a good tempo play right now. And I'm okay basically just time walking my opponent. Yeah, our hand's pretty good. Yeah, this is... Wow, everything is coming up Millhouse. Except for our Delver flips. But, I mean, you know, hey. It is what it is. In that case, we know that these Mutavaults are going to be... basic, well, non-basic mountains right away. So, just gonna get in with these, and then do I even play this? Oh, I already played a land this turn, right? Yeah, okay. Do your business. Go ahead, tap out again. Play another Blood Moon. Unless you play something that gains... I was just going to say, unless you play something that gains you life. I don't think you have a way out of this. Oh, it gains them 2 life. That is frustrating. Well, here's the good news. If our Delver flips, I think we just have lethal. Yeah. Well, we definitely have lethal. Bam. Pay 2 life. Yes. Wow. That was just a sick hand. It just went like amazing. Everything went really well in that game. That was awesome. I'll wish our opponent a good game again since they did the first game. It kind of wasn't. We sort of steamrolled them, but I mean, whatever. What are you going to do? All right. But let's here. You know what? I will go back and we'll go through that first game because I feel bad. I totally forgot to hit record. Okay, so here we are in game 1 of the last round. So this is the hand that we start off with. Pretty weak hand. That being said, we're on the play. We've got a turn 1 play. We've got like one of my favorite cards in this deck. This deck does need mana. There are worse hands to have. And against an unknown opponent, I decided to keep. So our opponent... I fetched on my turn, which was poor. But didn't cast the opt afterwards. Just went with that. Opponent plays a Stomping Ground. Tapped. We opt. Finding a Mutavault. Put it on the bottom. Because we don't need more lands, even though this is a pretty good land to have. It's, you know, because it's an attacker as well. Find the Lavamancer. Happy to see that. We can play it out relatively on curve here, right? We got Lavamancer on this turn. Doesn't use our mana the best, but whatever. The next turn we got the Obstructionist. Opponent's going to untap and bolt the Lavamancer, unfortunately. Which is too bad. But, you know, hey, could be worse. At this point, I wasn't sure what I was up against at this point. I was like, maybe it's Burn. Could be, I don't know. Could have been a few things at this point. We just tapped Stomping Ground. Most likely Titan Shift or another like Amulet Titan deck or something maybe. Clearly, this could still be the case, but we're not sure what it is yet. So here we go. We untap. We draw another land. Pretty brutal. Play it out. We might as well play it instant speed. This thing's got flash. Opponent does nothing. Well, we're happy to see that. Can't just pass without using the mana, so we got to play the creature. I'm totally expecting it to eat a bolt here, which I'm not happy about at all, but I mean, I'm not playing around with it anyway at this point. Doesn't eat a bolt. I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to wait till combat. If you're going to bolt it, you should do it then, but whatever. We attack. It gets in, which I'm super thrilled about. We play another land. Don't pay the mana, or don't pay the life to get the Delver out. We start trying to develop our board. At this point, I'm really worried about like a Pyroclasm effect or something. They go Utopia Sprawl, they choose red. I'm still worried about that. However, now I know I'm against Ponza. I know that that's what I'm against now. I get to untap. Again, I'm thrilled about this, because I expected my creatures to die. We flip a land, and don't flip the Delver. Not happy about that. But we're able to get in for 4 damage. We're getting ahead in the life race. This is a tempo deck. We want to stay upbeat, and we want to stay ahead, and that's what these cards are letting us do. Play the Scalding Tarn so we can possibly fetch in response to the Delver trigger. Opponent goes Utopia Sprawl again. I'm like, okay, as long as you don't get Anger of the Gods, they can go ahead and Stone Rain us all they want here because clearly our lands are not the problem. Play a Tireless Tracker. Again, if they drew a land here, they could start to sort of steamroll us. Nothing happens. I'm like, okay, that's fine. This Delver flips. We're getting in for 6. I don't even care about this Tireless Tracker. I'm just going to win the race. What do we reveal? I don't remember what we revealed. But I fetched it away. Oh, it was a Grim Lavamancer. I didn't want a Grim Lavamancer at this point. At this point, I wanted something that can either deal with this Tireless Tracker this turn or get shot at their face or a creature or something like that. So I got rid of the Lavamancer. We draw a Mutavault. If it had to be a land, that is the best one to draw, except maybe a Wandering Fumarole. So we get in for 3, put him to 10. At this point, I'm a little worried because they can start to make quite a bit of mana now. And this Tireless Tracker can actually get them back in and take over the game if they can, you know, get something going. I think to myself, okay, as long as I don't gain life, I should probably be okay, right? Here comes the Hunt Master. Gaining them life, making a dude. As that's, you know, Hunt Master doing what it does. So they pass the turn. Smart. At this point, I can't remember if the Delver flips or not anymore. Delver does flip. We show an opt. Fantastic. We opt before combat because I have to play a spell this turn anyway to make sure this Hunt Master doesn't flip. So we see a Spell Snare. We don't like Spell Snare. We want that on the bottom. We see Lightning Bolt. We love Lightning Bolt. At this point, I'm thinking about attacking with all three because this Mutavault actually, I would be okay with it trading with either of these creatures and I can just bolt this thing. So but I end up going like, you know what? We're getting in for 6. We've got a bolt in our hand. They're at 3 effectively. All we need is a Snapcaster, another bolt, anything like that. Just keep riding this out. They are on the back foot still. So we get in for 6, pass the old Turnerino, and I forget what happens after this. I think they attack with the token, maybe. The token and the Tireless Tracker. Yeah, they're thinking like, okay, I'm losing this race every single way, so like I gotta get in here. It's not a bad idea. I mean, they don't even have an answer for what we do here, so like they're just super dead. So put them to 3, untap, Snapcaster. You know, we've got the win a bunch of different ways, and then yeah, that's all she wrote. So that was how game 1 went out. Opponent got stuck on lands. We got flooded on lands, but our spells were able to do stuff over the course of the game, and theirs just sort of weren't. So that's how game 1 went. Anyway, this has been Andrew, day 2 Dryden, recording here again for Nikachu MTG. So if you did like the content, please do share it with your friends, like the video. Sorry, I'm running out of steam. And make sure to subscribe to the channel too, because we like having you watch, and hopefully you like doing the watching. So I will see you